So today I'm going to be talking about how it's shaped used in the book When Dinosaurs Came with Everything, written by Elise Broacher, illustrated by Davis Small. So this book comes with a lot of shapes. Obviously the dog's a different kind of shape. There's a bowl, circle, obviously, or oval, whatever you would like to call it. There's squares that donuts go in. There's doors, squares again. And then when you see the dinosaurs, obviously this is an animal, and it just comes to life. And it's just so many different shapes that come into play with these animals in this picture book. And they don't just talk about one animal, and they don't just talk about how the animals are there. They also talk about how the boy goes to the doctor and how many the different shapes in there, the different sizes of like doctors and nurses and parents and kids. So yeah, obviously you see this dinosaur is a different color. A different shape, I'm sorry. And it impacts our understanding of one or more of the literary elements, because you just there's not just one animal here, there's multiple. There's long ones, there's fat ones, there's dangerous ones, there's nice ones. But obviously they're not dangerous in this book. And they're just all over, and it's just teaching kids that there are shapes in anything. You just kind of have to look more into the book to see. And this kid just is excited that he's seeing these animals and how they're coming with everything, and how they're just making his city much better, basically. And so animals basically help. They do the right thing. They're just eating the trash, and obviously we don't want trash in our city, so they're doing it well. But obviously, see, they get into some trouble. They get into people's groceries, and they kind of not freak people out, but they freak the animals out. And they just kind of play on the park, and they destroy it sometimes. So, and the next book I'm going to be talking about is Snowmen at Christmas by Caroline Buer. Pictures by Mark Buer. And this book has a bunch of shapes in it, because snowmen, obviously they're circles and you have to build them right, or you could just make them flimsy. And this is about a kid who makes snowmen and how they come to life and how they just are in this city, and you see how many different shapes are in here. You see Christmas trees, so obviously that's a triangle. You see buildings, squares. Snowmen have circles in them. And it is just a terrific book to have kids read, because you get to see the shapes, you get to see what everything comes to life. They're not really animals, and they're characters more or less. And so this book just shows them that if you put your mind to something, it can come to life, basically. And that's what is exciting about children's books like this, because you get to see shapes. You get to just imagine what life could be if snowmen could talk to you, or if they could walk around. So there's that.